Titans and NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. Along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Houston. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
Dell, the motion man.
19 Texans. Hey, south. Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. To the right side, Kurt's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On play action, Stroud.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Buggy. Hey, Uno Mars.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Look at hot.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll take this one in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Fairbairn
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
A first down throw for Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
It's a gain of 16.
It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Denver.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go. Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 2. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Lots of space past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
He never reached either, ever. Only never fumbled once.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's first and 10.
Hey, uno. Oh, ready. 118. What's that?
They will work the middle with Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Texas.
Second down throw for Stroud. On the run to the right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to take over here at their own 22.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll throw. It's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. Now, a second down throw for Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good for our Broncos. First down.
Nix now on first and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw is Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 17-yard line.
2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
4 yards.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st down, Denver.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. That's to Jaleel McLaughlin. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down. Nix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. It's up and good. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this 1st half as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this 1st half. not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. He's beyond midfield to the 45. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 35 yards.
First and 10.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. Not much happening there, just a short game. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Nix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down.
These are the plays that drive a coach crazy. 3rd and goal. Put the ball into the hands of your quarterback, and you trust them to make good decisions. In this case, once there was nowhere to go with the ball, once all the throwing lanes were taken away, this ball needs to come out. You cannot take a sack and make 4th and goal that much more difficult. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. tight end going in motion here. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Here we go. 118.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down.
118. Why Tony?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. And he'll be marked down at the
Glitching ass
50-yard
bitch.
line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 50 yards.
The 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
On the quick, right? Hey, uno.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And that one incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
They need one right now. Third and long. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
17.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down by Kalen Bullock. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at
second down and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Makes the score Texans 28, Broncos 17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Here's first down. Back to throw is Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down.
He'll drop to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Nick's gonna throw for it. And that is incomplete. They had...
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging, they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too, and it goes like...
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos.
The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. They mouths were full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking on the news, but they never get it and they yell it.
Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cut. Super. Like 20. 12. We go. 76. 70. Okay.
Right to the air. Here's Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And the Lions, first down.
We go.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, let's go. We're good. We're good. Obama. Obama. Okay.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Like 20.
On 2nd down, Goff. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Orange, 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 orange.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man, downfield, it's Franklin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Rolling right.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he's in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown. down, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. The Broncos come right back to tie it at 7.
Ties the game at 7.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
The Lions first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
22 yards. First down, Detroit.
Super 6. Louis. Hard ball.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. We'll go right back to Laporta. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
76, tell him. 5.
Here's Goff. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the ground, this is Daniil McLaughlin. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, The quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Kill. Pull left.
Now a give up the middle. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. DJ Reed brings him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Nix. Forced out wide. Now they take it in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
I should probably sign a head boy because I got
Bombers.
Throwing. Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Hey, kill. Captain. Show. Olay. Bombers. Olay. Captain. Kill.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Nix. He's hit it as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So Again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Next, from the gun, on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Captain, ready.
Nick's gonna throw for it. That's taken in. And he is gonna have a Broncos first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Throwing is Nix. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target.
Second and goal.
And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Bombers. Ready. Middle.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You can feel them start to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Captain.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Franklin got clicked on his own receiver, and then that's the bullshit before this play, bro. Maybe you could get a Madden system. Great.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Nix to throw. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not to the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
What's that, man? Fuck.
Barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
42-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. This is intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Makes the score Lions 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Bombers.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Malcolm Rodriguez gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. He will air this out. He's looking for Sutton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Captain.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Here we go, we're good.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Joe. Olay. Bombers.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
On 1st down, it's gone. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yes, sir. Horrible. Like 20. Horrible.
From the gun, it's Goff. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So that's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
2 for 66.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in.
Match me up with this guy again. I guarantee you. I guarantee you I'm playing better. I guarantee you that.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Nix, got to throw it here on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Hutchinson, a loss of 6, brings up second and 16 at the 19-yard line.
On second down, it's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 13.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's fucking laughable, bro. You can't make this shit up. That's 6 different times now. This nigga got some bullshit. Can't make it up. He can't.
What? 180. Hey, Shell.
On first and 10, here's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
Interception.
Greg and I
Could have came back
on
and
EA
whipped his
Sports
ass.
after this.
Here we go. Shoot. 20. Ric Flair.
They'll drop to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
7 yards.
Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
180.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Now it is first and goal.
Got 180. Here we go. 76. Hold on. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Let's go.
Goff. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Broncos 18.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
That's all that matters to go. Game, you got shit rolling in his direction, you should not roll the other guy. Everything rolling in his direction.
Bombers.
Trust me, it's a very different game with the table.
Big snap on 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Well, I'm actually working in. Nah, just eating that.
Cut. Set. 1-8. Louis.
Off to throw on 1st down. And he'll be taken down. They got him. At the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Plays will go down.
Scott. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
Value 3.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
This one caught at the 4. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to...
Now I can play for real.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like hope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Grab it plain, we just float it.
To chat, you need to blitz your user and come close to them, making the offensive play safe. This is where you need safe passes.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Denver Broncos and the Denver Broncos.
Damn, I miss you, Justin. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Will Lutz getting ready for the Broncos, and he'll send us away from Mile High. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
22 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. And Alex Singleton makes the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play action with Nix. Deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it! Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
We doing that? That's what we doing? All right. Wow. You play like a cheese ball? That's fair game.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
That's fair game.
Opening play, and Bo will throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Captain, captain, captain. Oh, my second. Hey, Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up third down. Working quickly here.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Mike 44. Joe. Captain, 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 captain.
On third down, here's Nix. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down. First and goal.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Joe. Hey!
Nix. And they take this in for the score. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos start off well, tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Oh, my second. Captain. Ready. My name is Hudson.
Nix off the play action. Absolutely fires this one right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. So that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Oh, my second.
Second down, give to Harvey. Gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Bombers. Joe. Captain.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's got Sutton complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the carry by McLaughlin. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
So when we come back, it'll be 3rd and 7. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Connects with him down the sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. On the handoff, this is McLaughlin. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro, Nick Bonito. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Nix. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, they'll run. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Captain.
Nix now to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
11, bombers, ready. 180, behind. Slow, captain. Olay. Olay.
4th down, pass coming. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, it's Nix. Caught by Pat Bryant. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Nix with it on 1st. Taking a chance at the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
A 47-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Bombers.
Now Nix. Quick slant caught by Sutton. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. And they're going to throw out of the gun. And Nick slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Caught, nice gain left side. At the 20. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
17. Broncos 14.
Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Harvey now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Bombers. Chill.
Throwing here, Nix. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
He's on a decent
First down goal at the 1-yard line.
Dobbins is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one goes out of bounds and will give them the ball at the 40.
You waste all your fucking time, and boom, pull the plug on your dumb ass. Watch. You show your stupid ass some magic. You know what I'm saying?
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Captain. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's him on the end route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield strike. Looking quickly here.
You're gonna know the decent boys. You're gonna know today. I should come across the screen. Scores and stats will not be recorded. You don't know.
To throw, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
I love the pitch ass.
Offensive line fast. Now Nick's on third down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Nix. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Real man say that it's good video.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That's all he knows, bro.
From the red zone, on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Nix from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Going after tries goodbye lots. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
Broncos 21.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Harvey now to return it. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Bombers. Chill. Captain.
Shotgun snap to Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. Has some daylight through the 40. Still fighting forward. Into the red zone. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the third. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. He's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And it's going to be first down, Denver. And dose of the hurry up here.
41-yard line.
Nix now on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Bombers. Oh.
Nix looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Captain.
They'll throw again. Nix. Escapes out to the left. Past the line, he's going to run for it. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Nix. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again.
Hey, we're going good.
Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up third down.
Bombers.
Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
Throwing on first down, Nix. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Now the offense and Nix coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Call it the 1. He will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
Broncos 21.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it.
For the Broncos.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, it's Nix. That's into the hands of Franklin. And they get this down to the 28. They get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
That's good. Broncos first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Broncos.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos, well, they could probably just run away and hide. All set now. 1st and 10.
Almost set.
Running left, it's Dobbins. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, and they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy.
Scores and stats will not be recorded. Scores and stats will not be recorded. It's called this song called Decent, by the way. Scores and stats will not
call for our officials. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Recorded.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops.
That's 2. All right, cool. Yeah, they think they know how to play glitchy. I got a glitch one. This shit called Houdini. I just disappeared from their whole Madden world. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Broncos Dynasty 4L will not be in his win-loss column. I'm gonna do that.
Made for no gain on that first down play. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Well, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Victory formation here.
Lord, kiss my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing a bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philippine Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg like a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said. And, man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
To kick off for Kansas City.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he'll get around 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos first down. First and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Second down, Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Bombers. Captain.
To throw is Nix. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Broncos first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing, Nix. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And the decision to bring that out, a poor one. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive. On the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with 1st and 10. Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
I don't need to. I go on 8. Hey, 43.
Mahomes now to throw again. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Now Butker to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Travel start on the ground. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jaden Hicks on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Nix to throw. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
7 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground, and they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Bombers.
Back to throw is Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
On second down, it's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Nix gonna throw for it. He'll buy time left. He'll try to run for it. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Mahomes now on second down. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. So that'll cost them half the distance. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. On second down, Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Pacheco, first down and more. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Made at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 38 now, here's second and 4. Throwing is Nix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Third and 6.
A loss of 2 brings up third down and 6.
11. Ole.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Play action here. Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down. To throw is Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5. Mahomes back. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Once again, it's Pacheco. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 8.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the goal line and in. Rush.
Baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. To kick off, here's Will Lutz, and we're off from Arrowhead. This is Hassan Haskins now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays, maybe some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. It's Herbert once more. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And it's a turnover to begin their game.
What's the matter, man?
I just told you